The Aardvark Who Wasn't Sure by Joe Tomlinson, pictures by Paul Howard. What's termites? Pim was an aardvark. His mother said so, but Pim was a very new aardvark, and he was not at all sure what he was. At first, he didn't care very much. He lived in his cozy, dark burrow, and his mother fed him warm milk. When he was hungry, between his feeds, he just snipped, like most babies. But as he grew bigger, he began to notice things. One day he woke up to find that his mother wasn't there. He had thought that she was always with him. He shuffled around the burrow looking for her, but he couldn't find her. Then he found a sort of sloping tunnel. Perhaps she was up there. He began to shuffle along it. Then he heard scraping sounds. Something was coming down the tunnel towards him. He backed into the burrow just in time. His mother burst in, nearly knocking him over. "Pim," she said, "you're supposed to be asleep." "You are supposed to be here," shouted Pim, who had been rather frightened. "Where have you been?" "Where have I been? Getting food, of course. I have to eat sometimes." "True," said Pim. "Termite," his mother said. "You have milk now, but when you're bigger, you'll eat termites." "Why?" said Pim. "Why will I eat termites?" "Because you're an aardvark. Aardvarks eat termites. Now, do you want your feed, or are you going to ask silly questions all night?" Pim was hungry, so he had his feed. But as soon as his tummy felt full, he asked the question that was bothering him. "What's termites?" "Go to sleep," said his mother. "You'll find out soon enough." "But what are they like?" Pim asked. "I only want to know." "Oh dear," said Pim's mother. "I have a feeling you're the kind who never stops wanting to know." "Well," said Pim, "what's termites?" "What are termites?" his mother corrected him. "Crawly things. They are very like ants." Then they came to some huge humps in the ground, of all shapes and sizes. Pim's mother stopped suddenly in front of the very biggest one. "This will do," she said. "Now watch." Pim watched as his mother began to tear at the side of the hump with her powerful claws. Soon she had made a gaping hole. Then Pim saw a termite, and another and another. They came pouring out of the hole in panic. They didn't like having their nest broken open like this. Mrs. Aardvark began to shoot out a long, sticky pink tongue and lick them up. Tongueful after tongueful of termites disappeared like magic. Then she pushed her long muzzle right into the nest. Through the hole she had made to lick up the rest of the termites. Pim was amazed. Although the termites were tiny, they had very fierce faces, and he wouldn't fancy putting his nose right inside one of the nests. Still, if that's what aardvarks did, he would have to learn to do it. He put out his tongue and looked down at it. Yes, it was very long and pink and curly at the end, just like his mother's. When his mother turned round, her dinner finished, she found him sitting on his tail, pulling faces. He was trying to shoot his tongue out in and out, keeping his eyes on it all the time. This gave him a terrible stint. "What are you doing?" asked his mother. "I'm practicing being an aardvark," said Pim with dignity. He stopped and looked at his mother. "Do you really like them on?" he said. "They look horrible to me." "Delicious," said his mother. "That was a lovely dinner, but I expect you'd rather have some milk, wouldn't you? Come on then home." So Pim and his mother gambled home across the veldt. I wonder what happens next.